Jack Puckett.
I'm Logan Cable. Our project is cooling PV panels for increased electrical performance. So basically the problem is when solar panels get hot, they perform worse electrically. And so people around the world have thought of different ways of cooling them. There's fans, there's heat sinks, and the method we sought to investigate on this research project is active water cooling.
This is the Sundrum hybrid solar collector. Basically, this is a very thin reservoir that water can be pumped through so that then you can both harvest thermal energy as well as electrical energy. Water's pumped into this gasket and then through the whole reservoir and then comes out of this gasket heated, which in turn cools the panel.
And all of this is plugged into some big water reservoir for home installations, maybe like a pool. That way you get like a warm pool.
Yeah. In order to collect the data for our project, we had two pieces of equipment. This is the Sol sensor.
And this is the PV curve analyzer. So the PV curve analyzer, what it does is it'll trace the current and voltage curves for the solar panel, which allows you to find the maximum power point at that time.
The Sol sensor has two temperature probes right here, which we use to monitor the temperature of the panel as well as the water bath, so we could find its thermal gains. And then it also has an irradiance sensor. An irradiance is a metric of the potential power of the sun, and so basically when we took our data we had to ensure that the panel was pointed at the optimal direction to harvest as much power as we could, and that's where this came in.
So basically the results of our findings is that if you are able to harvest thermal energy, then it's worth it. It's worth it to install the hybrid collector.
This is because the thermal energy you can gain far exceeds that of the electrical energy coming from the panel. It's much greater.
Yeah. Basically, the increased electrical performance just cancels any losses to the pump, and the net gain is the thermal power of the water. Just a little bit more. A little bit more. I think.
Do you even see this?
Oh, okay, no, there's actually a lot more.